This is a story of an 8-year-old poor boy named Mahadeva from South India. He moved to the city of Bangalore along with his mother. They were homeless. Now, because they were homeless, his mother used to work at people's homes. After a certain period of time, his mother fell ill. She was critically ill. She got herself admitted at a government hospital, and the hospital's name was Victoria Hospital. Now, because she wasn't able to keep Mahadeva along with him, because at a government hospital you can't have everyone over there. First of all, it's so congested. What happened out here was Mahadeva had to stay outside the hospital. He was happy, he was a kid. He used to play over there with kids and he used to sleep on the streets. This happened to be a new world for him. This was for the first time he experienced freedom. There were no restrictions. This became a new universe for him. Then one day, someone told him that his mother had died. Mahadeva was so young that he didn't even understand what it meant to die. He went to the hospital to meet his mother to see if his mother was there, but they told him that they waited for 3 days for anyone to come over and claim her dead body. Because no one turned up, they had to dispose of her body. Now Mahadeva had become an orphan. The people in the ward were generous enough to raise 12 rupees to send him back to his hometown. But Mahadeva refused to take the money. Over here, he met an old man who used to do little jobs, small jobs at the hospital. Mahadeva decided that he wanted to stay with this old man and help him with the small tasks. Mahadeva called this particular old man Tata, which means grandpa in Kannada. He used to fondly call him Tata. One day, a policeman saw this little kid over here and he thought he could make use of this kid, as in give him some work. He handed over 200 rupees to Mahadeva and asked him to bury a dead body, an unclaimed dead body. Mahadeva was a little kid, but this was the beginning of his career. Soon, whenever there was an unclaimed dead body or corpse anywhere in Bangalore, Mahadeva would be called. By the age of 12, Mahadeva used to carry 3 to 4 dead bodies to the burial ground. He was the go-to person. So whenever there was a call, he would pull the stiff body out of the morgue, put it on a horse-driven carriage and take it to the burial ground. Now over here, the policemen didn't care what he did with the bodies. They were not really bothered about if he really dumps them somewhere, because these were unclaimed. However, Mahadeva always believed that any person, living or dead, deserves respect. He used to do his job endlessly and relentlessly, with integrity and honesty. No one ever came to see what he did over there, but he always made sure that he gave them a dignified burial. One day, Tata died. Mahadeva cried a lot. He cried a lot. He really respected Tata. What he did was, he put a garland on Tata's grave. That is because he absolutely believed that everyone living or dead deserved respect. So as a sign of respect, he used to garland every burial, every grave. Again, no one is supervising Mahadeva over here. Now, to me, Mahadeva is a true professional. Do you know till date how many burials he has completed? More than 80,000 people. A dignified burial, imagine that. And he works unsupervised. He does not have a boss who does his PMRP. He does not have a boss who gives him constructive feedback. There are no performance reviews. He works for no one except himself. To me, Mahadeva is a true professional. It is not just enough for us to be merely professionally qualified. It is absolutely important for us to be professionals. A person who requires supervision is not a professional. Let us do some introspection. A person who does his or her job honestly, without supervision is a true professional. Now, I'm sure you must have heard of the famous Dabbawalas of Mumbai.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're known for their no excuse policy. These people take tiffins for office going people. These people are no more than an 8th class pass. They have about 5,000 workers and 2 lakh tiffins are delivered every day. Again, no mistakes. When the president of the Dabbawala Association was asked how many errors they made in their deliveries, he said almost never. Maybe once in 2 months. Now, if you do the math, this number is very close to attaining the 6 sigma, which is 3.4 defects per a million opportunities. Can you imagine that? Am I getting goosebumps over here? Now, having said that, imagine a Dabbawala calls you at Eon, you're at Eon, and he calls you from Zensar. It's a very rainy day. It's pouring cats and dogs. Now, he tells you that it's raining so heavily that the roads are submerged underwater. What do I do? You wouldn't demand him to still come over and deliver your tiffin, right? You would say, that's all right, I'll manage. In spite of some such genuine reasons, the tiffin guys, the Dabbawalas, still keep going. Why? Because of their no excuse policy. In an interview, a Dabbawala said he does not deliver tiffins. He delivers love, which is packed by the person's family. To me, Dabbawalas are also true professionals. To conclude, let me quote the Chinese philosopher Confucius. Choose a job you love and you will never have to work a day in your life. Thank you so much.